Welcome to the next episode of the Michigan Dynasty. Today we take on Penn State. Better defense, but an equal offense. Let's see how this one goes. Thanks for watching, and go blue.
Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So Penn State's offense will take the field for the first time. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
And the Nittany Lions will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks the tackle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself, finding open areas. He's loose.
Picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
With the run on 1st and goal. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Now, what a missed opportunity for this offense. They had a chance to get points. Now they turn the football over. But if I'm this defense, I'm ready to roll. I got them in the black zone. They got to go the length of the field.
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this.
After the filthy move, he's got room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Caught over the middle. It's Saunders. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nice move there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the air. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. First points of the day are on the board. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. Powers through the defender. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Hands it off. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Caught in the backfield, it's White. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to throw, it's Underwood. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in, it's Morgan. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
After the run, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Morgan. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the foot.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Farrell. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Western Michigan is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 17 over Buffalo. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's White. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. And the defense, got him at the 27.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. He is not going to get there. Stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Power football with the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for space, it's Haynes. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The Wolverines come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And interesting, on third and short, man, a lot of time defenses get really, really aggressive, so they try to slip in the screen, but they played it nicely, got pressure on the QB, got in there so fast, kind of disrupted the timing, and won that third down.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They go right back to him. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
Yeah, and you just think about guys that just look great in their youth. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Morgan. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Marshall. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Haynes. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He wants to change this route. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wolverines. drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Release to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farrell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a first and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's White. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Saunders. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spot.
Looking downfield on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
The short hand It's Messer. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Right down the boulevard. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Gives it on the option. There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sure hands. It's Denmark. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Made a defender miss. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's White. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is piling on the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up 14 over Indiana. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Messer. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Grab near the sticks. It's Saunders. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Looking to the big tight end, working that left side. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. On the run, it's White. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. So here comes the Michigan offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB,
drop it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drop. Brings into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes him talk to the hand. They finally wrestle down the 6. Not before he picks up some valuable ground.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
In the red area, it's Marshall. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Herbstreit. They're setting up the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Michigan, 49. Penn State, 19.
He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's White. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit.
Taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Denmark. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lining up to convert third down. Surging forward on the sneak. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Boom. Turning it on! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Denmark. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Second down.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Messer. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Saunders. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reynolds. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Using his feet.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Smith takes the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Give him 6. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
Nope.
There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense in an empty set. Looking for a man. It's Herbstreit. Working that wide receiver screen. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Priestcorn. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Denmark. Crosses the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Past the 10. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Might as well give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Michigan doesn't have to snap the
Well, they're just trying
football
to run the
again.
ball, but that time there was
And they'll take home a
absolutely
56-33
nowhere for the running back to go.
dominant
And as a
victory
result,
over
that's a tackle
Penn
for
State
loss.
here today. Some stats for you here at the end of this ball game. Bryce Underwood, 8 of 14, 104 and a touchdown and a pick. Herbstreit 4 for 4 for 27 yards. Haynes 24 for 199 and 2 touchdowns. George Marshall 16 for 95 and 2 touchdowns. The one receiving touchdown was an Andrew Marsh 22-yarder. And by the way, we did pick off the Penn State quarterback 4 times. 2 of them went to Matthew Bailey, which he returned both of them for touchdowns. Kicking-wise, Borges, Stuart Blake, no field goal attempts, 8 for 8 on extra points. 3 punts for Borges. No kick return touchdowns, but we did have a punt return touchdown. Bradley Turbin's only punt return, a 58-yard punt return touchdown, and the Michigan Wolverines. It would help the Wolverines take home a big win over the Nittany Lions. We'll see you next week when we head on the road to play Oregon. Thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy today's ball game. Go Blue!